What's up, you guys? This is Devin from CenturyFX Studios, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm just going to be talking about a simple update to one of the questions that one of my subscribers left. Now, he basically is saying that I did a good job on the video, but the hiss from the preamps is too much. Now, he doesn't say preamps, but I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly everything about my equipment and the drawbacks to all my equipment that I use based off of what you see. Now, I try my best to keep everything the same way, but I also try to provide content. So first thing I'm going to do to attack this situation is tell you guys what's going on. And I'm not attacking the YouTuber, but just to attack my quality concerns. I want to let you guys know about what's going on in here, what I'm contending with, what I have to deal with when I'm actually shooting videos. Now, first, we're looking at a camera here. This camera here, this is a 7D Mark I. This is not an autofocusing camera. This is a manual camera. It's a DSLR, and it has a 50mm 1.4 on it. So I'm using it at 1.4. So if I bobbing in and out of focus, that's why it's only on manual focus, and it cannot connect to autofocus, so it can't keep track of me at all. But if I had a 70 Mark II or 70 Mark III or a 5D Mark IV or any of those newer cameras, I'd be pretty good with a dual pixel autofocus, especially with the ADD. But that's not what I have here. And I'm also just talking to a camera, so my mannerisms are not like when I'm talking to a human sometimes. So I gotta kind of make sure I keep tabs on myself by watching the videos, but I'm not going to let that defeat me from bringing you great content, because you said you like my video. So that's what I'm dealing with on the camera side. Now, as far as the light is concerned, which is over here, and you don't see all of that because I trimmed down the exposure to match what I want. But this camera is eating a lot of light at 1.4. So with that being said, there's a huge light source right beside me on camera left, and it's actually to my right. And it's an octabox essentially, and it has what we call two LED lights in there. These two LED lights in there are the Yongnuo 216 LED light fixtures, or whatever they call them. They are basically lights that you can mount on a tripod bracket or anything like that, and they're huge. They have so many power sources, batteries, chargers, and stuff like that. But I love them because they're bright, they're vibrant. A DSLR shooter got me on it, so I purchased them, and I got two of them, and I love them. And they run off of AC power, a DC power adapter. So that's what I'm working with over there, and it's very, very bright. So you might see me squinting or blinking, all of the stuff. But two 216 LED lights. It's 216 lights in each LED. So you're looking at like 432 lights, or little LED lights that are like full blast in a softbox, which is the modifier, an octabox, which is right here, right off camera, and it's about a 30-inch octabox. So it's pretty huge. So when you are looking at the videos and you see me blinking or squinting or looking this way every so often, it's just to give my eyes a break. And I also have contacts on, so that's another thing. And essentially, I'm using the rule of thirds when I'm composing myself on the imagery back here that you see. That's pretty much all that is. And last but not least, I'm going to get into the audio, where my YouTuber was really harping on. So essentially what I have is a DSLR. The DSLR is what you're listening to now. The DSLR has one of the worst preamps in the business. It also has some of the smallest mics, and it's really far away from me because of the lens that I'm using, and most of the time it's going to be too far away from your subject to get really good audio. So therein lies, I can't use that. I've tried to never use that if I couldn't. So or if I could, I wouldn't. So if that makes sense to you, I would never use the DSLR preamp mics over there. I'm not using that. So I then go to a 2 audio situation, which involves a little bit more money, a little bit more time consumption when I'm editing and post and doing all this other stuff. Syncing audio and post is extremely hard, but Premiere Pro's the new edition really makes it easy for me. So I just spend an extra few minutes syncing audio and post, especially if I'm using more than one camera. And now I am using for my audio, which means it rejects all the noise back there as much as it can, and it only focuses on the noise in front of the mic, which is me right here. I cannot plug this into my DSLR, so I have to come up with a two source audio system, whereas my DSLR has an audio signal and I have an audio signal coming from somewhere else. This somewhere else is my main audio signal, which is coming from this, and it's going in an XLR jack all the way out to a mixer. This Behringer mixer is I think it's called Xenyx 502. It's a small mixer that it gives phantom power to power this mic, and it also sends a signal back to another device which I have plugged in. It's called the Tascam DR60D Mark II, and this is just a recorder. It does not actually receives sound, but it does not put out sound. It's not a mic either. So therein lies, I have to watch the monitors and make sure I'm really good on the DR60D, but it's been doing an awesome job. Now I can plug the mic directly into that, but it also has preamp hiss, so the mixer, which provides phantom power, is supposed to really help out, and I think it's doing an awesome job. Also on the mixer, I have it at about 1 o'clock on the treble side to give a little bit of punch to my voice. So I hope that clears up all the questions about what the setting is here, what am I dealing with, what am I working with in reference to what you're getting. And I hope the video is better for you. I'm working on the video quality. You see me doing videos on the profiles and all the other stuff on the DSLR. That's me trying to figure out which ones I want, which ones I like, and all this other stuff. And I do tests on lens to try to figure out which ones I like the best, but I really do like the Canon 50mm 1.4 for this setting. With all that being said, guys, I'm going to have pictures. If you didn't see the pictures going by, I'm going to have pictures of all this stuff. I'm going to have annotations of all this stuff written down for you guys so you can go buy whatever you want to. But this is what I'm working with, and this is what I'm dealing with. Have a great day, guys.